YouTube. Today I am making a Strive Season 3 3.5 matchup chart. I wanted to do this in 3.0, but I procrastinated too long and then 3.5 dropped and then I didn't want to do it anymore. But what you are looking at on the screen right now was my Season 2 matchup chart. And I'm going to make a matchup chart in another tab over here. And just kind of see the progression of Faust, I'd say, come up since Season 2. Just quick disclaimer, I haven't really played this version to the same degree that I have played past versions. I've just been busier with life, and I just have less of a strong opinion on a lot of the matchups. So this is just a disclaimer. Like, if you're like, why would you think that? Like, oh, why'd you put that matchup there? I'll just be like, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, maybe you're right. You know, I don't feel as confident. Like, this Season 2 matchup chart, I felt pretty confident in, like, all my placements for all the characters. The one I'm about to post is about to be, I'm like 60%, 70% confident, you know? All right, anyway, let's get into it. Alrighty, let's start with Bedman. This is definitely advantageous. Bedman has really tough time dealing with Faust's anti-airs. He has a lot of ways to put Bedman into block stun when he has like an air stocked. He can like crawl his little bed stun edge really well. So yeah, it is like pretty straightforward. You know, he got some buffs, but I ultimately think it's still like pretty Faust's advantage. It was like one of his best matchups even before, like when he got added, and it's like slightly better. But yeah, it's good. It's definitely good for Faust. Potemkin, advantage as well. I will say White Wild Assault has definitely changed the dynamic of both Bedman and the Potemkin matchups, obviously. It's a very potent tool. But the thing that's not as scary about White Wild Assault on Potemkin compared to maybe someone like Goldlewis is he can't run at you. Like, that's it's kind of it. Oh my God. So there's a lot of times where I'm just kind of waiting and chilling in the Potemkin matchup because I want to react to Sleight Head or like Mega Fist or something, right? Like, I don't want to commit to anything because that's kind of how Potemkin will get you. You don't really want to throw a whole lot of items in this matchup in general. So you're already waiting a ton. So if he does White Wild Assault, like, yeah, he could get some plus frames, but I'm not like so pressed that I'm just hitting buttons all the time to keep him out anyway, because I'm mostly just waiting and doing nothing. So when I get hit by his White Wild Assault, I'm like, all right, yeah, you got me. You know, it's like, why was I hitting buttons there? Most of the time, this matchup is just doing nothing and waiting. And then, you know, item eat is super good versus Potemkin. Like, it's really hard for him to stop. It like helped a lot in like dealing with Sleight Head before like throwing an item would be kind of scary at times. But yeah, it's good. I still think it's good. Anyway, Bridget. So I just played this one a bunch before doing this chart. With Super Noon, and I play him a decent amount. It's definitely the best Bridget in the world, and I can say pretty confidently there was times I was like, maybe it's only slight advantage, you know, like it's for sure an advantage matchup, but I still think it's advantage, not to the same degree before. I had Bridget here in like my older matchup chart, like over here, but in reality this was probably like a different tier, like above here, like same with Potemkin. It was maybe like hella advantage tier in retrospect. Now I think it's just like advantage. Yeah, it's just an advantage. So yeah, I think Blue Wild Assault definitely changed a lot of the mid-screen interactions. Before, I would like block a 2S and I'd be chilling, you know, throw yo-yo or something, and then you play that yo-yo RPS where Faust has like a lot of options to dealing with like retracting yo-yo, and like, you know, Bridget does like maybe roll into it or like does air buttons. Like, he has really good anti-airs. He has like a really good air stall with bag, like bomb bag is like really good in that situation. So there's a lot of times where the yo-yo will go out and I don't really want to like commit to like an item throw or something because he could do like dash at 5H, and I'll just throw a bomb bag and then just wait for the yo-yo to come back and the match just kind of resets. And that's always been like really potent on Faust. And another thing is jump 2K, really good as well. She doesn't have like really high up hitting attacks like in that same way as like maybe a character like like May, I guess, like her far slash goes up really high up and leads to good damage. So I'm more afraid to hit jump 2K versus her. That's not the case versus Bridget. Like it's, you can definitely go to town on jump 2Ks against her, which is pretty good. I think it's an advantage, but not like insane advantage. I'd probably put it at the lowest end of the advantage list, to be honest. It's like borderline slight. I unfortunately am gonna spoil a little bit of this matchup chart right now. A lot of this is gonna be like even matchups. I'm gonna let you guys know right now. I think this is like kind of a woke take because, you know, everyone says Sin is like super good. I actually think it's even. I think Faust actually has like pretty good answers for dealing with Elk, with like jump 2K, and I think like, you know, he has like his 2S and like far S and stuff. Like I think he deals with like a lot of his normals like really well by crawling. Like Crawl is like incredibly strong versus Sin, forces him to do Elk a lot, which is obviously stronger than before. But I think there is like pretty decent counterplay for fighting Elk. There's one interesting thing I labbed. Let me show you really quick. It doesn't look good, but it's actually like pretty good in my opinion. So there's like two types of Elk, or so two types of responses to Elk, where you're calling out preemptively, and then you're just kind of doing this, and then you get jump 2K into that, which is super good. Like that is definitely like an above average way to deal with Elk that a lot of characters don't have. And then there's the reaction to Elk counterplay, where you kind of like just jump on reaction to like seeing him do like a crouching down movement. So he can fake you out by like doing this, and then you jump back, right? So that's fine though. Like it's not terrible that this happens. And then, you know, you have falling jump 2K as you're falling back, or JD. So that's pretty good. And then if he does Elk, like you'll get like this jump 2K, which is pretty good if you have meter because you can RC and like do shit, etc. You can also like get like a -4 mix, which is also pretty good. Anyway, like there is some pretty good counterplay to like dealing with it. But besides that, Sin is broken. Like I really do think the neutral is like good for Faust, but like his reward is insane, and like his defense is broken, like his backdash is crazy, like all that other shit kind of just like makes it even. I could see it maybe in a world like later down, because I don't know, I have to fight the character a little bit more. I could see maybe slight win for Sin, but I definitely don't see Faust beating Sin in this version. I think that's that much for sure. But right now I think I have it as even. Nago, okay. Man, people are gonna hate me for this. I still think it's slighted. Okay, so every Faust player for like the past 3 years have hated me for saying that Faust beats Nago since the beginning. Okay, not the beginning. Season 1, yeah, for sure. Like the character was unplayable. But everything after season 1, like season 1.5, I've been saying Faust like beats Nago like for a long ass time. I still think he slightly beats him. I think White Wild Assault is pretty good on him. And the biggest change by far is that this Beyblade hitting low shit is insane. Like you could walk away from Nago super easily before, and you know, you just react to like Fukio or whatever. Now you have to like hold down back, and in some situations just because you're just afraid of the threat of Beyblade. So that did really change a lot of things. Regardless, I still think like Faust does well into him. I still think, you know, I think item eat was like a huge buff in this matchup. Like he can't like punish you from like as many situations. The special cancel game is like a lot better, because before it would be like, oh, I'm doing fucking far slash into like scalpel to like call out Beyblade if they reversal Beyblade after blocking far slash or 2H. But now I can be like far slash nothing, far slash like item eat, far slash wild assault. Like the special cancels got a lot better, and that goes a long way in a matchup like Nago's, where every small interaction like matters like tenfold. So I actually do think that improved a lot. He still has all the regular good shit, like ducking far slash, blah blah blah. Items are great versus him. Jump 2K is really good versus him too. Characters that don't move really well, jump 2K is really good because you can hit their toes pretty reliably. Like they can't dash block. So you just like hit their toes, and it's really impressive. So I think all that stuff is good. White Wild Assault is scary, and low Beyblade is scary, but right now I still think it's slight advantage. Anyway, I actually don't know. I think it's probably slight advantage still. I just don't have very strong opinions on this one, honestly. Like her conversion ability got way better. Like way better. I'm getting hit by shit and just getting wall broken everywhere. But the dive nerf was, you know, pretty big. Yeah, I think it's slight advantage. I don't want to pretend like I'm like an expert on this. I really should be fighting against Eno more, but I refuse to hit up my boy Don because I'm whack. I'm sorry, Don. Okay, Baiken. Bam. This might be... Is this his best matchup? No, Bedman's probably his... Is Bedman his best matchup? It's probably Bedman, then Baiken. So Faust shits on Baiken. Like, his matchup is bad. Definitely good. Okay, actually, no. I don't think he shits on Baiken. I think he wins very heavily. I don't think Faust, in the history of the game, has ever, like, truly, like, shit on any character. Like, I really, truly do believe that. By shit on, I mean, like, some fucking 7-3 type shit. This is like a 6-4. Like the Wild Assault change to Baiken was really significant, honestly. Like before, I would block 2S, 2H, and I'd be chilling. But now there's Blue Wild Assault into Escobari. Like I could just lose the whole game right then and there. So she has that at least. But the neutral is so bad for her. It's so bad. She's so slow. She can't stop items. You can just throw so many items. When you're slow, you deal with jump 2K worse. Yeah, it's rough for her. Like the neutral really is difficult, but you know you can get hit once and die. Like that could still happen. That could happen versus any character in the game. That's why Faust is like will never be like a broken character ever. Like he is just so he's a low health, low damage character. Like those two combined, I think have basically destined Faust to never be like triple S tier, fucking S tier in this game. Like he is still tickling you to death. Like when he wins, he is out neutraling hard. Like that's how he wins. He's not out rewarding ever. Like that's just not what he does. That's not what the character is about. And in this game, I really do think that will mean Faust will never be like an S tier. For the record, like I think he's like mid tier right now, which is good. All right, Goldlewis. Also hot. I guess a hot take. I still don't think this is that hot of a take. I think it's even. So, as you can see, these two characters, very spicy. These are the villains of this season, you know? They're running shit. Sin, Goldlewis, but Faust getting an even matchup against them, huge dub. Huge dub in my opinion. Definitely like his biggest value in the meta, I think, is having an even matchup versus these two. Which sounds hilarious out loud, but it's true. Like I actually do think that. Yeah, so White Wild Assault obviously is really stupid. Like there's no question there. I also think White Wild Assault like deals with like a lot of items like pretty well. Like you can like go through meteors and shit, which is like really scary. That goes for like Nago as well. There's like ways to use it even better than like how the Goldlewis players are using it right now. But like his 2K buff was huge. Like that made like dash up 2K. It's like way scarier to deal with now in the mid range. You know, Goldlewis still has his insane reward. Like, it really makes me sad that Goldlewis has an even matchup with Faust. On paper, the character archetype wise, Faust should shit on this character. Like he is that overtuned that he is so broken that it's even. Like it shouldn't be that way. Like, but on paper, Faust should win. Always. Like he's just Goldlewis is just that dumb, which is insane. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people put this in like pain and true suffering. I don't think so. I think it's even. Kai. I actually think this is even now. I used to think it was a slight advantage before. His Wild Assault, he uses Wild Assault in like such a stupid way. Converts all his fucking broken ass normals into all this shit. I feel like it's even. I could maybe see it be slight advantage. Maybe, but right now I think it's even. Yeah, what else changed actually, right? Because I don't so you know, I have this YouTube video up on my channel, right? So I don't want to repeat like a bunch of like basic things that are like in the matchup. I'm trying to talk about the things that are new. Yeah, you just block any of his like really godlike normals, and he has like the threat of red wild assault like converting from really far, and I honestly that alone is just changed like everything. Like it really changed everything. Yeah, you still deal with stunnage really well. You deal with air stunnage like pretty well too. But like his reward is so stupid, dude. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Okay, anyway, Jacko. Also think it's even. That said, I want to play against the Japanese Jacko players. They are definitely advancing the character now that nobody in the States play them. Yeah, this is a second. Now come back. Come, no, don't leave, Laugh, no. But yeah, she got her like shield command nerfed, which is nice, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't think it changed that much, but I haven't fought her enough this season because no one in the US plays her, man. No one plays her. I haven't fought Jacko in so long. Maybe it's a good thing. maybe I'm a happier person as a result. Her normals are cringe though. Like her 2K is cringe, 5H is cringe, 2D is cringe. But I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. Like I'm sick in the head. All right, I know this. I'm gonna put it in even. My gut tells me even. Maybe I should create another tier. Nah, I'll just leave it even. I don't care. I'm gonna start controversy. Yeah, her wild assault conversions are so stupid. Like they're actually insane. I actually can't believe like how well she converts off like the most like insane normals. It's very similar to like Kai in that sense, where it's just like because of how good their normals are, they just convert like crazy into like insane reward. So yeah, I think that's like what's making her. Because before I had it in even also. Oh wow. I don't know. I'll just leave it even. Whatever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, Millia, even. I also think it's even. She runs really fast. That'll never change. That'll never change. I know I have never lost to a Millia player in tournament except for Zedediah one time. But here I'll put May on the lowest end of this even. She be flying, but Faust be anti-airing. Faust has the best anti-airs versus Millia. Any characters that are jumpers, like Faust has been notoriously like the best at dealing with because his anti-airs are just so good. But she's really fast and her reward's better now. I actually thought low-key last season, like her reward I thought was so stupid last season that I actually thought like it was like slightly losing. Nah, maybe not. Probably not. Anyway, I really didn't like how she used Wild Assault. Like I legit was just getting hit once and getting clapped. It was so stupid. But yeah, I think it's even. Geo, I think it's even. I think you know, Red Wild Assault really helped. So I think her getting Red Wild Assault really helped with her playing the RPS on her normals after I blocked them. Before, I would block her normal and I would just crawl. And like she had no f***ing answers. Like she would have to like take her turns again with like 2K and be do negative thing into 2K to deal with crawl, and then I could just like block it, and it was really hard to do any special cancels on Faust because of how good crawl was versus her. But she has Red Wild Assault now, which actually changed a lot of things. So she can represent Red Wild Assault and just like hit you for crawling. So because of that, I have to just hold down back sometimes if he might do it. And another thing that this motherfucker Nitro keeps doing is he keeps fuzzying me. He has so many fuzzy setups with this character, and Faust is so tall. He's so tall, and it's not like, oh, he spent 50 meter and then did a high-low. No, he is doing it without meter. He is just fuzzying me. Like, I get thrown. I get fucking thrown, man. And then it's 50-50. What is that? Still think it's even right now. Dude, I'm looking at this list. People are getting so mad at this. Whatever. Alright, anyway. Testament. Advantage. Don't have any strong takes. This character just doesn't have the juice. Low reward. You can deal with Grave Reaper RPS like pretty well with Jump 2K. You can like 2H and shit too. All the old same shit. And they don't use Wild Assault that well, I think. I think they use Wild Assault probably like the worst in the game. The conversions they get are so pathetic and sad. I'll see like Far Slash 5H into like Wild Assault, like far slash 5H. It's just nothing. While other characters are like doing button, Wild Assault, and Ram shoots her sword, breaks the wall. But yeah, definitely the worst user of Red Wild Assault by far. Definitely the worst user. I'll put it like, all right. So, is Faust broken? Nah, this isn't right. These can't all be even. Might be even though. Like Faust really has good neutral versus Soul, but the reward is so stupid. Like the Soul is so encouraged. Soul is so encouraged to just send it, because the reward, like you get one bandit revolver like meterlessly, and you might just win off the whole time. But you gotta hit him so many times. But the neutral is like so in your favor. Like it's really in your favor. You know what? I think I actually need to make another tier. I think this is probably better now that I'm saying it out loud. The reward is so fucked that even though you out neutral them really well, it just doesn't feel fully even. I don't know. That's how I feel right now. They could just be even, but I need to create some kind of tier that separates these two. It's not even 55-45 though, because that would be slight advantage. It's like some like 52 type shit. You know? I don't know. But I don't know. Whatever. I want to move on. I don't want to think too hard about this. All right, Axel. Oh man, I knew I would be doing this as I made this tier list, or as I made this matchup chart. I'm like, they're all even. It's all even, all the way down. It's all even. Oh man, yeah, dude. Okay, Idemi helps so much in this matchup. Wild Assault helps so much in this matchup, but his 2P is really cheap now. But you know, you have pretty good answers with it. You can do jump 2K against it. You can do that into mix. Before this was losing for sure. I had this in pain. So this is actually a come up, big come up. Yeah. I'm gonna put that in even for sure. I think I feel more confident about this being even than like some of the other ones. Yeah, no, the special cancels helped a ton. Like you can actually push your advantage from items or from block normals now. Okay, finally some shit matchups. There it is. It may look like that Faust beats Anji when I'm on the sticks, because you know I don't be losing to Anji. But I promise you, I'm fighting for my life, dude. I'm fighting for my fucking life against this character. This matchup is so dog shit. You have to hit him so many times. The neutral is so bad. At any point he can spin, and you have to keep him out with all these normals, and you could just lose the whole game off of like one far slash that he spins. And before you could like do 5P and 2P a bunch versus spin and then be safe. But now he has the new fish move, new Javante. You get punished. It doesn't matter what he spins, you will get punished in some way. So yeah, I think this is so bad. And then they gave him Beyblade out of nowhere. They gave him fucking Fujin into that low. That shit is really good versus items, dude. And yeah, and now he gets like a reward for Nagiha. You get like 5K into stuff. So good. Yeah, this matchup is so good for Anji, man. It's so ass. It's so ass for Faust. But I'm the GOAT. Look, man. I make it happen somehow. But one day, slowly, all the Anji players are like combining strategies from other Anji players against me. Like, Bro's beaten me many times before. You know, he's beaten me before. And every time we play, he's like, oh, you know what? I saw this Anji player doing this. I gotta start doing that. And he starts doing it. It's good. I'm like, oh no, they're getting better at it. Anyway, next, Asuka. A lot of Faust players have this here. I think it's even. It's all even. Oh no, all even. I'm sorry, but look, this one is a hotter take, if anything, because most of these matchups people would probably say is bad, but a lot of people put Faust in beating Asuka. And like jump 2K is so good versus like all the cubes. That it is so fucking good. But I really do think Asuka's reward is crazy. Like I think his reward is really insane, and that like you could just like the round can snowball so fucking hard. I just think it's even right now. It's just a reward difference. Like even though the neutral is very Faust advantage, it's just another one of the reward differences, but it's not an even, but not really. It's like a. I'll put it like up here actually. It's auto. Oh, oops. Imagine. Oh, actually no. I actually think it's slight advantage. I actually think Zato still has like a decent amount of stuff versus Faust. But burst is like so guaranteed in the match flow now that you can just do item throw off of it, and then potentially just up Eddie-less Zato. But I still do think like he can still like steamroll you with like his crazy snowball. Yeah, opposed is like one of the best things in the game at dealing with a lot of Faust items. That's still a thing. It's just now, like the 5P nerf was pretty big too. It's just now the biggest thing I'm like noticing is just like I get hit, I just burst him, and then I could just f him up. And also I have blue Wild Assault, which is nice. And like push my advantage a lot more. Like there's this situation that happened all the time in the corner where I'll block like invite hell, and then he'll like waste all his Eddie actions, push me to the corner, do a block string into invite hell, and then I would like try to push back my advantage, and Faust just like that RPS situation just really sucked, and the Eddie meter would just come back in time. And you'd probably just lose, like if you weren't right on like some like pretty specific read. Now that situation's way better because Eddie's dead for longer, and Faust has blue Wild Assault, so I can just like take my turn back there a lot better. I'm saying it out loud. It might be. Nah, I'm gonna keep it here. I don't care that Chipp is allegedly mid right now. People are saying Chipp is mid, overrated. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. This motherfucker runs too fast. It's too fast. It may not be suffering anymore. All right, state your case. State your case, Lap. You're the only one. You're the only one I'll hear out because you fight Bean. State your case. You can swing on every Rekka without dying. That's true. Man, I really do. I know, like, yeah, taking your turn back after Rekka 2. Or just blocking Rekka is better, but I don't know, man. I still think 6P is so hard to deal with. I still think his like regular strategy of just running at you, dash block, running at you 5k, running at you 6P is still. You can play as Leo now. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna leave this here because I haven't seen it yet. Like I haven't experienced it. I played Marvello at Frosty's. We played our regular. First to 10, first to death, and I still felt like I was like struggling with like a lot of this stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here for now. But I do hear you. I do hear you. I'm open to change. I'm open to expanding my horizons. I know I've been getting bodied by Chipp for 3 years now. I'm not opposed to changing my opinion. Even Chipp, I could see going here. It'll never go here. It definitely will never go here. But I could see it going here. I'll put it here for now, though. Johnny, advantage. I suck at the matchup, though. I suck. It's probably higher. Like, I'm really bad at it. And also, he can still just hit you once and win. Like, his reward is still so stupid. I don't know. I really do think Johnny's reward is, like, fucked up. Like, it's like, insane. You get hit once, you just get 50-50 to death. Actually, so stupid, but the neutral is really bad. Neutral's really bad for Johnny. You can crawl far slash. Misfiners like not that good versus him. Non-DB characters, yeah. The Pep told me the same thing. Yeah. I need to get better at the matchup though. Like that's for sure. I don't play it enough. He's another character that's immobile, so jump 2K is like pretty good versus him. Though he does have like some higher hitting up normals, so like you'll definitely get far slash out of some jump 2Ks sometime, and like can bomb you off of it. But you can jump 2K to his feet like pretty consistently. I don't know. Even for me just half-assing this matchup, I like do pretty well. I'd say like I do okay. Definitely the thing that tilts me the most is like, oh shit, I messed up like one thing. It's usually like a misinput, or I like did something wrong, or I wasn't precise on something, and then I just lose the whole round because his reward is that stupid and like my health is that low. So okay, another hot take. Think Elphelt is even. This bitch runs at you really fast. He runs at you really fast. The 6P RPS is also like below average with Faust. When you block her crouching heavy, like depending on the range, like Pineberry pretty consistently will go over 6p, and you know, obviously you can do Rekka instead. But yeah, I actually think the 6p RPS from blocking your normals of the Chainsaw, Lollipop, or Pineberry is not that great. She runs really fast. I think Far Slash is like pretty good also because it deals a jump 2k really well. Like it hits up really high. I could see it being on like here. Like I could see it being slight advantage Faust, but I'll put it here. I'll put it here. I don't like how this looks. This is making Faust look too broken. I don't like that. Ram. Shit's still ass, man. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. And now she has like some new tools. Now she has some new tools. Like she could do rock from far away. I'll throw items there normally. I know it's get put in block stun and she's like plus. Or I get punished for throwing an item. That's crazy. What is that? This matchup is still stupid. Her dash speed nerf, I have noticed though. I have noticed it in these tiny situations where she would do like dash 2k. Normally I'd be like, oh man, I would not be able to jump up jump 2k on reaction to her running up. But because she's a little bit slower, that extra time lets me do a jump 2k. Shit's still ass. Don't care what anyone says. Okay, so for these last two, I'm like a little unsure. I think Chaos is just pain now. I actually do think it improved a fair amount. It's definitely not True Suffering anymore. Like this shit was so ass before. It was so bad. Like throwing items full screen, terrible. You just can't do it. Like he like fucking solos Mini Faust. Like no character when Mini Faust is out on screen can deal with it as well as Chaos did with the right amount of resources, of course. You just do steady aim and then like block string them and go over. Cappy Chaos was my abusive uncle in season 2. Dude, same man, same. Matchup was so bad before, but he really did get nerfed, honestly. Like you don't die as soon. Like it requires more mix-ups. But Faust has always been low health. So even though his reward is lower, and that is way more apparent when he's fighting like Goldlewis or like Nago or some shit. Because he's just giving them so much burst and they just come back and kill him. Faust still like dies in like a few hits, so I still think it's bad. Maybe no, it's pain. I think it's just pain. I think Leo's pain. Yeah, I think Leo's pain. I think Leo's pain. You think it's True Suffering? Nah, I think it's pain. I think it's pain. He does do some like he does do some things better now. Like item eat really does help deal with dash block. Like he can deal with dash block a lot better than before. And this was dash block enemy number 1. Fucking Leo. His dash block was so broken. It was so mindless to play Leo into Faust. Legit turn your brain off. Just dash and then hold down back. Dash, hold down back. Oh, this time I'm gonna dash at 6p. It's so stupid. It is child could play this matchup. But now like the extra pushback on normals helps. The item eat helps a lot too. I think Wild Assault like helps. Like it just what changes from Brain Dead? It's because doing that is less effective. You can like special cancel in ways that make it a little scarier for Leo to just like completely do that mindlessly. Yeah. I still think his reward is really dumb though. Another thing that's like way better for Leo now is before I would block like 2k, I'd be chilling, you know? Maybe you do 6k, maybe you do 2D if he was crazy. But now they do 6k for sure. It's a red Wild Assault, then push you to the corner, into another one, and then just fucking jack your risk up. That shit is stupid. That shit is really stupid. That's like what keeps it down here, I think. Where did I have Leo before? Oh, I had it in pain. Wait, what? Why did I have this here? Maybe this was like not this saved off my browser. Maybe it wasn't fully updated. This should for sure be in True Suffering. All right, anyway. All right, yeah, we kind of got the whole thing. I mean, Slayer's not out yet, but my prediction is that Faust will win because he's always beaten Slayer. Not always, but I don't know. Historically, I've seen him do well. A.B.A. All right. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready for my A.B.A. placement? Are you ready? Ta-da! Ta-da! It's even! It's all even! Everything is even! all the way down. Oh man, look at this. Look at this matchup spread. It's beautiful. I honestly think like Faust can like take pretty good advantage of normal mode, like farming items and stuff with like item eat. I think it's even for now. Like this is obviously the newest character that just came out, so I have the least amount of info on her. But I actually feel like it's even so far. You think it's A.B.A advantage? This is your last show. I don't know. Cause yeah, you could get hopped on once, one hop kick into lose the game, 1-5H lose the game. Like it could happen to you. But I don't know, man. I think it's even. I think it's even. I'm sorry. Damn, Faust might be really good. Is he really good? But yeah, I think this is how I feel currently. I'm happy I created this tier because I was definitely like, man, these characters are so stupid, but I do out neutral them really hard. This tier helped me a lot. Yeah, this is a huge come up. Look at this. Look at this. This shit was unplayable before. These even matchups required you to move mountains. Dude, it was even versus Testament. I remember that. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Actually, maybe. Nah. I don't have strong opinions. No. Why did I have it at even before? Whatever. Yeah, I don't care. No, this seemed fine. This is season 1.5. Like he got buffed. Like this is bad for sure. This is bad. I thought it'd be worse. But it's not as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as I thought. This is after his jump 2K got added to the game. Like he literally didn't have jump 2K. And they like changed 2S to like launch upwards before it like kept you standing. Yeah, dude, this is a huge come up. Let's go. At long last, he's finally a good character. But Faust is pretty good right now. I'm gonna just throw that out there. Faust is pretty good. It's pretty good. If you run into these matchups down here, True Suffering, you're still having a bad time. Like these three are okay. Ram Anji is like Ram Anji Chipp. I still think is like Chipp is better than these two, but Ram and Anji is still like horrible. Cool. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys next time.